Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Hopefully your day is going better than Marina's. She looks like she stepped in a big pile of bear poo. And in a way we did. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina freaking Mistfire, who's recently completed the Destruction Master training quest out here in the wild, which means that we have no more reason to linger. So we are just going to set our sights on home. We'll be returning to the waterfront, putting away some things, and then we'll be hitting the town. A couple of things we want to buy, we want to look for, we want to sell off, a couple of spells we want to make, people we gotta talk to, and a certain Hieronymus Lex who needs to be told that, you know that place Anvil? Down in the middle of nowhere where nobody ever goes? That's your new job. Just have to be there. Hang around. I'm sure he'll do a fine job. I think he handles it rather gracefully. We'll see if my memory fails me. Definitely a dastardly trick by the Grey Fox. After that we'll have to return to Breville, which is fitting since going down in that direction is going to be next on our agenda. After we've probably taken a little trip by Shadenhall. We did go to the party and murder all the guests in Whodunit. We've yet to deliver that quest. And I do believe after that we'll be pointed in the direction of Leowin. So that all sort of lines up, doesn't it? However, after that, I do believe it's time for us to advance in rank and not necessarily be beholden to just the people in the sanctuary, but maybe some of the higher ups. So that's gonna be fun. We're here at the Gottlesfund Priory. If I remember right, don't they have like a lot of flax flowers just laying about in the church? I mean, I probably picked it up once I realized, yeah. This is a good place to go if you need to get a little bit of extra flax in your life, which is kind of funny if you think about it from a Norwegian's point of view, because flux means luck, so we could all use a little bit of extra flax in our lives, I suppose. We also do have a level up that we got at the last one. Yes, when we met the bear at the end, and then I believe we killed a wolf and got a blade skill. Level ups are you just gonna rub it in by having bears everywhere after we searched so intently in the last one? Fine. Boom, just go away. Roll down the hill. See if I care. Wow. Sometimes you struggle to lift the most basic items, but a bear? Yeah, sure. Could toss him around. Gotta rest now. Unless the other bear that we met in the last episode is still laying there, just bleeding out in the forest. Part of me hopes it is. Alright, if the orchestra keeps starting up, I'm not gonna stop to just... I can't. Guys, I have places to be today. Suddenly the orchestra played a new... Oh, there's a freaking troll. That's fine. There's another troll, okay. This is bad. In fact, the game is trolling me. I'm sorry. Ah, the waterfront. It's so close. I can practically smell it. Ah, the sewage. I miss it. I miss it ever so much. Now, good thing we have the Ring of Skimming. Haha! See you later, trolls! Yeah, just a smooth ride home. Relatively smooth, it looks a little bit bumpy. And it also would be with the camera if I keep the camera like this, but if I hold on F and go into free flow modes, the camera stays a bit more stable, which is nice. Alright, let's zoom our way back home at the waterfront. I can hear Amuse talking in the distance there. Now, let's just make sure we have this. Remember doing that. We'll go find Lex in the city afterwards. Still have that note from Raminus Polis. Ooh, nice. I think actually I'll put away that note. Just, you know, try to tidy up the world a little bit. You don't want to litter in this world because it will actually dirty up your save file and potentially cause issues. Oh, okay. Time to... Oh, I'm looking in the roof now. Time to lower our shoulders a bit. Breathe in. And get drunk. let's place... We got Newheim's Special Brew in the last one. Let's see, how did one drop something one by one? Like control click? Shift click? It was shift click. Looks like we have 2 bottles of Newheim's Special Brew, ladies and gentlemen. We'll place those at the table, I think. Oh, oh. Don't we have a spell for this? Psychic Motion. I mean, I guess that's technically a target spell. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay. Use that. Don't worry. This is why you watch this series, right? This is where the main entertainment comes from. Look, if I don't have the bottles perfectly aligned on the table, what is even the point of this entire playthrough? This is... I just threw it in the corner. You know what? Let's do something more fun with it. Let's just keep the bottles behind our beds. I'm never gonna see them. I'm never gonna remember them. But then maybe one day I'll peek behind there and be like, oh, that's kind of funny. I remember doing that. Oh, what a great time. Okay, that bottle's just stuck. That's just Marina tossing her beer bottles around in her sleep, I suppose. Anyways, you might see that the icon is back when we look over things. You know, I went through so many options trying to fix that. You want to know what the problem was? In gameplay, crosshair was disabled. It wasn't even a mod's fault. It's a tome of fun life. Just ready to be read on our shelf. Wonderful. Ah, yes. Ah, my favorite chapter. Let's put away some things in our chest. It takes a second to open that. Let's put away all of the arrows that we don't really want around. I'm keeping the Dagger of Shattering because I feel like it could be fun to play around with some more. And it would be great for some armor practice. Put away the steel arrows. We'll want to put away our Nora's amulets because I just keep having them around, but I can't think of a good enchant I want on them. So then again, we probably wouldn't want to place these here. We need to keep an order in our chests. Place those away over there. There we go. I also think we want to place away the Aegis robe and this battlemage hood. Why? Because I want to equip a different set. I want to get this battlemage hood and these battlemage robes. This and the champion hood, these are the 2 red hoods that are left, the red silk hoods that are left in the game that we can get. So, shield 10% and strength 10 points. They're not extremely good, but I think for the most part I'll be able to achieve the physical rating, so I can actually go with the champion's hood most of the time. And then I'll get the battle mage robes as well. Now there is a set of red silk robes that we can get and enchant ourselves, which we will be looking into at a later point. Oh, wow. Oh, get some clothes on, woman. The Darklings don't need to see that. Champion, battle mage. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking that. A little bit of change of style. We don't look as dirt poor anymore. It's a nice rhyme. We'll keep the broken shield as our light armor shield. And when it comes to a heavier shield, I want the Spellbreaker. Reflect spell, 30 points on self. So not only are we immune... Sorry, my Norwegian came through there. Not only are we immune, but if a mage fires a spell at us, boof, suddenly they'll light up in flames if they try to toss out a fireball. That's fun. It's gonna be loads of fun. It weighs 18, it's not too bad, and 13 armor is still quite good. So if we now wanted to achieve what we want to achieve and get ourselves the maximum amount of protection, we could do something like that. And there we go. Battle Mage, Mundane Ring, Shocking Past. And then we have max protection there, and we still have a strength piece on us and a little bit of a speed ring. So we could also do that and have that be a strength ring if that was something we desired. Very nice, very nice. Let's also put away the base necklace of sea walking because we have the ring of skimming now, which serves a similar purpose. Other than that, we'd want to put away the skill book. And I believe that would be it. This is... That's not the skill book drawer. This actually is the skill book drawer. That is the random book drawer. I have a system. There is a system. Do not worry. However, the key drawer, that's this one. I still want to, we still got to move our stuff over to Skingrad one day, but today's not that day. Jetum C's room key. That's, wasn't that just something I pickpocketed because I was eager to get my hands on a certain set of gear? Wasn't that like Leowin? I can't remember exactly where I got that. I think it was down with the Blackwood Company, unless I'm misremembering. Sigil key, Summit Mist Manor. I said, oh, I'll probably have to give that up later. Warden Gustav's key. There we go. Got some of those out of there as well. Wonderful. I do believe that's what we wanted to do. Now it's 4 p.m. Marina's just gonna come home. She's just spent days in the wilderness. She's just gonna totally just crash on her bed, lay there, drop a few beer bottles of Newheim's special brew, which she was so kind to give us after we got his flagon back, even though it took a bit of searching around the cave to find it. She's gonna wake up relatively bright and early and face a new day. We've ascended to level 24. The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Okay, this is, these are some stats. Now remember, we only have up to between level 40 and 50 to get 100 in these stats, so, you know, it's something to keep in mind, but if you consider that we can get a +5 at most when we train the skills, even just getting that would be 5, 10 levels. So we could do this. It's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna, wait, no, 10 times 5 is 50. Yeah, so that would be 10 levels. Okay, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. They just made every enemy more nasty though, but they've also made more good loot appear. Some you say he's going to bed now. He has no good sleep schedule. But Marina Mistfire is a respectable woman. Whew. Walking around with... Well, you look kind of lame with that weapon in your hand, I'll be honest. That looks good though. Oh, it's a Black Horse Courier, probably all about the Emperor's assassination. I think I don't need to read that. Right. I didn't have my weapon out, that's why. I still have it in my belts. Okay.
Hail.
Hail. We'll be going into town. Gotta sell a few things off around. Oh, we'll be going into the Temple District, which is very appropriate. Because do you remember when we saved a certain Argonian named Gelius from the clutches of the mythic Dawn? Well, Gelius is a priest. This is where he is, and I've been wanting to, like, stop by.
Well met.
Hey.
Hey there.
Ha.
What's this about?
Is that a grey robe, huh?
My friend, it is good to see you again. You risked your life to save me, a stranger. You are truly among the blessed of Arkay's children.
Aww. That's sweet of you.
They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. Gods preserve us.
I mean, sure, he's been out of it for a while. That's fine that he can talk about that.
Be seeing you.
I'll let him. You guys are a little close here. Is this the temple of no personal space? I'll be going. The Temple District is that also where they're hanging out in the Shady Vampire Hunter Club? At Cyrodiil's basement? So I would like to just sell off the vampire dust. We could just do that at a regular merchant, but...
May I help you?
One day, Sylvan, when you least expect it. I don't know why I'm so hungry for money. We don't need it. It's just... I don't want to talk about it. Hey!
Our sister returns to the fold.
Here you go.
Excellent. 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 Excellent.
What?
Excellent.
You think it was what?
Excellent.
You mean...
Excellent.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
No. Or was it great?
Excellent.
Better than great.
Excellent.
Well, what's better than great?
Return to me when you have slain another vampire.
And he wouldn't say it. He got tired.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
I've strayed far from the sun, my friend. I am in the
How goes
clutches of shadow now. You're being led by a person who thought it was a good idea to name his YouTube channel Voices from the Dark, Marina, so... You're pretty far gone, I'm afraid. Now, let's go see if we can't find Hieronymus Lex, who is probably off on a little strut about the town, flaunting his authority. I'll put a stop to that. Oh, Hieronymus, I'm your biggest fan. Sign my breast.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I heard something. Congratulations on your new promotion to Captain of the Guard down in Anvil.
I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
I don't see why the Grey Fox would hang around there. Don't get your hopes up. Transfer orders removed, and now we should probably return to Scriva.
I'll leave at once for Anvil.
That's good. You know, he does tackle it with a certain amount of grace. That's good. Alright. That's taken care of. Now that we are in this area, I'm a little curious about the Adoring Fan. I have to admit that the Adoring Fan storyline is a little jumbled in my head. I can't remember if we saw him physically maimed by something and killed, or if we simply lost him. No, we asked him to wait down in the swamps, didn't we? So does that mean he has returned? Or can we go down in the swamps later on, down there at the bottom of Leowin, and find him? Okay, that's a sub-goal of getting to Leowin now, to see if we can find him. Either we'll find his body on the shore, surrounded by mud crabs, or he'll be there waiting. And if he is, I will take him into my arms and tell him that everything's gonna be different, but even though it's not really going to be different, I'm going to just have him around for another episode, and then I'll get tired of waiting for him and I'll just run off again and he'll be lost, and then we'll have this same procedure over again. What was your name? Something with a G, wasn't it? Georic? Ogier Georic.
Any friend of the society is a friend of mine. Have a look around.
So, I want to stop by some potion shops because I've gotten the idea of making a super poison. Now, I haven't really looked this up, what would be the best ingredients. I kind of want to experiment on my own.
Let's do business.
Because if we found a poison ingredient that had, like, you know, damage, health, and fire damage, then we could start combining that with other things and get more damage on one poison bottle, and we could start to make something really, really cool. So, as you can see, apple only has damage health, which isn't that interesting to me. We would have to, because I don't mind spending several ingredients now. We need to find an ingredient that can help us achieve what we're after. So that's shock damage on that one. Because it would need to be something that shares a similar trait with something else. Because, like, this is paralysis and damage health. It's Daedra Venom. Oh gosh, that's so expensive.
A bargain at any price.
We'll buy that. Shouldn't complain about money. Here we go, shock damage and damage health. Very good, very good. This can be something. Then we have fire damage, damage health. Because we could do damage health and then, you know, feather on ourselves. But we don't need to get that fancy. It's like silly fanciness. We don't want that. Damage, come on, something. Damage health. Damage health and paralyze, the Harada.
I let pleasure do.
Okay. Let's see. Paralysis and frost damage. Maybe we can combine that in some way.
Too cheaply.
I'm not sure if this is really going to work out the way I hope it will, but we will see. We will see. Might be a fun little experiment, because sometimes I still want to play with the game systems. We've gotten, spittle sticks. Some extra fire damage potential there. We've gotten quite intimate with the systems of the game, but there are still more that can be learned. Void Sauce will buy either way.
You're a fine negotiator.
I know. There we go.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you. You too. Let's see what we can do.
You too.
Yeah. Good. We'll do ectoplasm. Alright, but do they all have to share the properties? Okay, I think I misunderstood. Because in my mind I saw, okay, this has this, and damage health, so that means I can keep both the effects at the same time. Yeah, I don't get the extra benefits of the... Okay, so I sort of misunderstood. Doesn't matter. Got ourselves some ingredients either way. And now we know. Still things I'm unsure of in this game. Big RPGs with a lot of systems, it's weird that I chose this one to... I mean, it's not weird that I chose this one to try to master, really. So much potential. Alright. Thanks. Guess we're done buying those now. So, Mage's Guild. Gotta go to the Mage's Guild. I don't believe there's anything else we really want to do right now. We'll be fine. Probably. So, we want to head off over to the Mage's Guild, deliver the information to them. You know, let them know that Many Marco has returned, and apparently see how Traven reacts to those news. Because, I don't know if you've heard this, but Traven has banned necromancy. I know, it's a bit of news to me. That suddenly happened. I'm wondering why more people are now talking about him outlawing necromancy in the guild, but I guess they're just so shook by it that I haven't really... Marco himself seems to be related to that topic, so I can imagine how Traven's gonna just brighten up. Speaking of brighten up, this is the home of bright minds, and we will be making some bright inventions ourselves. We do have a sigil stone, so we could make some more shield gear, but I think I want to save it for my red silk robes. We don't even have to stop and talk to... what's his face? Polonus?
Well met.
Raminus Polus. Close enough. We can go straight to the big cheese himself.
Greetings, Guildman.
Traven!
I'm Karanya,
Yep.
Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
Yeah, you're totally not a villain. Goodbye.
You too.
Are you well?
Fantastic. Thanks for
Traven!
asking.
I kind of want to talk while she's
Good.
staring. I want to
Have
get
you
like a
ever
good
spoken
angle
to
here.
Rosan about learning to be an armorer? Good day.
No, I want to talk to him, but I want you guys to just stare at me while we're talking. Can we do
Good
that?
day.
Good day.
No, stop smiling.
Be seeing you.
Hold on. No, there.
What news from Skingrad? I assume you've spoken to Count Hasseldor?
I just wanted us all to be friends. As I tell you that Many Marco is returning.
What?
Many Marco is
Is
returning.
that possible? This is grave news indeed.
Grave?
I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives.
Quest complete. Okay, so Traven's going to consult with the council a little bit. I guess we'll leave him some time to do that while we go and do our own business. Stop by the Praxographical Center and make ourselves a new spell. Actually, maybe a couple. Because I was thinking about making a recruit spell so we could recruit people to our cause. Then somebody pointed out a spell that could be a lot of fun as well, which is Chameleon plus Frenzy. Now, we already do have a Frenzy spell that I don't think I've used once, which is that you frenzy people in 30 feet for 20 seconds on target. It's quite good. One of the issues is that, you know, first of all, there has to be more, and there's a chance they'll just attack you. So if we can also hide ourselves while tossing that out, that seems powerful. So let's say that we hide ourselves for 10 seconds just to get out of dodge. And then we fire up Frenzy up to level 25. Can we get 30 feet? Maybe that might be that's a little ambitious. Actually, that had little, I mean, that might exponentially increase as we increase this. Actually, not that much. Boom. Because that's way too powerful, you see? So we gotta put it down to 25 feet for 25 seconds, and that's going to make it still too difficult. So it's important that we actually knock it down to 20-20. Now that's where you're gonna find that sweet spot. There you go. So, with this spell, we'll become invisible for 10 seconds, and boom, an area in front of us is just going to erupt into chaos where they will want to kill the nearest person. And if there's another one there that they once considered an ally, let's just say their allegiance will have changed a little bit. I want to call this spell Mischief. Wonderful. There's the Mischief spell. Shall we test it out, guy? Let's not test it out in the Mages Guild at the Arcane University. That would be a bad idea. So, we can kind of replace the Chaos spell. We'll keep that around in case we ever want to just use that. Let's also, I want to get a command creature spell as well. Because this can have a bit of a... But, is there a point in using this, though? I mean, yes, it is, because we can just use this in the wild as well if we want to get something on our team. So this is going to be quite targeted. I guess we'll just want, I guess 10 seconds is good. And I'll just want a little bit of splash. I guess 7 seconds is good? Okay. So this won't really be get him on our team for long, but it might turn him against their master long enough. That was 76. Wouldn't it be better to just use the other spell then? Yeah, I'm finding it harder and harder to justify this spell, to be honest. The other suggestion was so much better. That's fine, unless there was something else I would want to add to it. Command a creature and make them invisible. Wow, that'd be sick. Just okay. Turn somebody hostile and then make them Ooh. Wait, there's something there. Wait, this could be a potentially terrible spell. But hear me out. I kind of like this. Okay. So let's say we cast this. Let's say that there's a bandit and he has a wolf as a pet in this example. He comes at us. We target the wolf with this. The wolf becomes aggressive and starts attack. I mean, he can't see it, and so he won't attack back. And so when the enemy gets aggressive, then he won't actually attack the enemy. Yeah, that would actually just break the entire point of making a recruit spell in the first place. I'm happy with what I got, so thanks for the suggestion for Mischief. I could just toss that out right here, and they would just fight to the death. And I don't even think I would get blamed. Oh, you have given Marina Mistfire too much power, my friends. Okay, let's get that spell off the hotkey. Let's select something else. Okay, there we go. Let's just heal ourselves, cleanse ourselves of these impure thoughts. Okay, then let's just wait around a little bit while Traven has his little business meeting with the council. You know, tells them about the end of the world coming up. Well, a different end of the world, not the demonic kind. Everybody has a different kind of end of the world, except the thieves. The thieves are just more doing stuff for themselves and to further their own agenda, but it's good. You don't need a world-ending plot. And I mean, the Fighter's Guild is like that too. You know, the competition with the Blackwood Company.
Hello.
Hey, Traven.
Well met, guildmate. My attention is focused on the council right now.
I just gave you 24 hours, man. Alright. I'll just stand here and stare at you. I know you don't do work. I know you're gonna go to bed, you're gonna sleep, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna look around for some food, you're gonna eat, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna talk about mud crabs, and you're gonna go back to bed. There's no council involved in this whole ordeal. But sure, we can play it that way. We can play pretend. That's what we're doing. We're playing a fantasy game. We're role-play. Not heavily role-playing. We're just never into that.
Well met, guildmate.
Hey, there's the man. Oh, he's just Blair Witching in the corner. Got a little somber in here, guys. I'm glad you guys are just keeping the spirits up, though. Look at those smiles. You know, for a mean...
Hello, Master Wizard.
Mean woman,
Something I can do for you.
Yeah.
Andal Indaris may or may not have killed his wife, and it may or may not have been an accident.
Interesting.
The council is in complete disarray at the news of Manimako's presence in Cyrodiil. The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason for this sudden attack and stop Manimako before he destroys us all. I am unable to look into something that has been brought to my attention. Are you capable of going on my behalf?
All right, yeah, let's get going.
Good. Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything.
I actually remember that mage up in Baruma, Jean Frasoric, right now. She was kind of... I like that they sort of play on her personality a bit here, because I can remember that she was a bit intense from what I remember. It was something that caught my attention about her.
Make sure she's all right, will you? It's not like her to avoid contact with the university for so long.
Alright, Bruma, I won't be going there just yet, but...
Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
Good day.
I'll definitely stop by on the way. But I do believe that was most of the city plans. So, that leaves us free to go explore a little bit. What is the next direction? Well, we know that we want to stop by Leowin and Breville. And we also want to take a trip by Cyrodiil, because we still need to get a little bit of aid from these places. I'll just briefly fix something up here. Yep. Because over in Cyrodiil we have to deliver the Dark Brotherhood quest. Also, that's the location of the Red Silk Robes. However, it seems to get the Red Silk Robes, we have to attend a party, mingle with some guests. It's not something I've done before, but apparently on Saturdays, there's a party at a house in Cyrodiil. I did not know about that. I kind of want to go, you know, see what people talk about, you know, dress up a little fancy. And then maybe sneak off when they're all drunk and see if we can't find those robes lying around the house. So I think I want to make my way over there. I don't believe there's anything else keeping me in the city. It was nice to have a brief glimpse of it once again, but now we must be off. Go! Break our legs once or twice. Break our legs even thrice. Probably blame Lord. Probably broken it way more than that, to be fair. That's how you train acrobatics. That's the whole point of acrobatics. You can break your legs better. Let's see. Mercantile is getting up there. I'm really happy with Mercantile. I was thinking for a moment that it was going to be the worst skill to train, because before I installed a mod that let me control click to sell one at a time, my wrist was starting to hurt during selling sessions, and I just knew that this is not going to be good for my health. So I'm very happy about that mod. It can be seen as a convenience mod, but I really like that. I find it easier to... Mud crabs, nasty creatures. I find it easier to justify considering Morrowind had a system like that, so, you know, it's just re-implementing that old system. And honestly, a little bit of extra help to not wear out my wrist as quickly is appreciated, considering how much time I spend right here doing what I love. Boink! Alright, we can just walk on the water, but I mean, we can also jump on the water, so... Walking's not that spectacular anymore. If somebody tells you they can jump on water, I feel like that's slightly cooler than walking on it. There we go. A few mud crabs. Not enough to stop Marina freaking Mistfire. Alright, let's get our butt up here. This is Circene. Remember this place. So there's a guy there. Maybe we'd want to stop by. Because we actually have some... Oh, look at that. Restoration's about to level. We have a weapon we haven't yet tested out. We also have a spell we haven't tested out. Alright. Let's start. Hey, boys. Oh, this is great. Daedric.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic guy. Damn you.
It broke in two! Oh, you guys. They're all broken now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna fight me with your fists? No. You're gonna fight each other with your fists. Fight for my amusement. Come on now. Come on. Who will win? I guess they're just really in love.
Showing your face was the
Oh.
last mistake you'll ever make.
I guess they just really like each other. I guess they really don't want to fight. You know, that's fine. That's kind of admirable. I'm not quite sure why they're resisting it. Maybe they just randomly chose that, no, I'm not gonna attack you. I mean, maybe they want to attack me, but instead they're attacking each other. So this is why controlling them could be good as well, but... Oh well.
Oh, if it's a
Hey
fight
boys!
you want, it's a fight you'll
I guess I'll
get.
finish you guys off now. I'll just pull you out here so my shock spell won't remove any weapons from the area. Oh wow, he actually got staggered by my strike there. That's very nice. Got the charge up. I'm attacking them with the Blade of Woe! No, the Dagger of Shattering. What am I doing? Where did you come from? You were just over there by the door. Okay. Guys, you guys are making this laborious. I just wanted to have some fun. Stop by, destroy your lives. Can I have that? Sit down. Almost. So, I'll pick up the heavy armor just so we can fix it up. Totally broke a Daedric Claymore. And I am really excited about the amount of dings it's going to take to fix a Daedric Claymore. I'm going to guess 10 dinks to fix the Daedric Claymore. How many do you think? Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't mind being wrong. Don't mind my stupid smile. Don't mind my stupid smile. That was great. Great fun. Great fun, everybody. Glad we had this adventure. It's really heavy as well. I think I'll keep it in my backpack for now. I'm gonna leave the arrows. I'm gonna leave the arrows. And restoration skill increase. Today is a wonderful, wonderful day. You know what? Let's conclude it here. This is such a good, happy, positive note. We were about that time. We don't need to push it. It was a lot with the bear episode in the last one, so I should just learn to end it while things are good and arrows are embedded in our shoulders. Well, guys and girls, just take a moment to admire Marina's face right now. You can just see the disdain she has for the races that she considers below her. This is a little problematic, so we're gonna tune out now. Tune into the next one where we're gonna go to Shaden Hall and we're gonna attend a little party. Not quest related at all. We're just gonna see what the randomness of Oblivion's NPCs, what adventures they're gonna give us. So have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.